In this video, I decided to absolutely send it at Catalonia. And just how fast is this Mazda RX engine? Hello everyone and welcome back to a Beat the Meta video here in Gran Turismo, where you chose the Mazda RX Vision Concept. So that's what we're in this Group 3 race here at Catalonia with no chicane. It's the good one of Catalonia. Now, if you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe to the channel. We try to beat the meta every single week, along with car profiles and guides to help you out, of course, in the world of Gran Turismo. We're heading towards turn 1 here in Beat the Meta, and I'm going to explain it for all you new folks new to this series and channel, of course, as we go into the right-hander on the inside of two cars here. Can we get past them both? We've got past the GTR at least. We accelerate through the corner. We're past the Ferrari as well. So Beat the Meta is all about picking a car which isn't the strongest at the circuit and facing it against the strongest car here, which is the Subaru BRZ this week, which is an unusual meta. We don't see that very often. I know this car is strong here, though, but you voted for it. There has to be at least one A+ driver in here, and we can do as many races as we can to try and beat that meta car, of course. And if we do it, happy days. We don't always do it, as we continue on in this race then, as we head towards this left-hander side by side with the Porsches up ahead. We're going to accelerate through here. Oh, we got Lamborghini off there. We get past another Spanish driver there, up into P13. This race is going fairly well here. Now, I do say this car is very strong here. It's not the meta car. There's definitely stronger cars. Here's that Porsche. Gets it all sorts of wrong there on that right-hander. We're up into P12 there. Looking down the inside of the Spanish driver. We're going to send it down here as we go into the sharp left-hander. And are we past? Are we past? They're still there on the outside here as we continue on through. They're actually giving up then. So we are up into P11. Happy days indeed here. Yeah, this car is strong here. It's not the strongest. So, of course, it is Beat the Meta. But you guys voted for this, so here we go then. Hard on the brakes in towards the sharp left-hander we go here on lap number 2. Somebody taking a penalty before as well. So we are now up another place. We got Labidule up ahead. I kind of want to sing that name, to be honest with you. But we're going to head towards left-hander here and see what we can do in the apparently Honda-powered McLaren up ahead. Not really, folks, but even so, we've got that up there. They're just going off the circuit then in the gravel. We're going to look down the inside of the McLaren then in towards left-hander. I got confused. I didn't want to say Honda as we go through here. There's a penalty up ahead as well for BAM GT Pro Man, the Ferrari driver, as we go into the right-hander here. Still behind the McLaren. Well defended by them. Going around the outside on that left-hander. Very, very hard to do, but made it work. Happy days. As you see the Ferrari taking the penalty up ahead. We're looking down the inside of the McLaren. Then we go hard on the brakes. We send it. We just hit the apex. But look at this for a defense. What a beautiful cutback that is. That is just unbelievably amazing. Now, well played, my friend. That's an unbelievable defense. Yeah, let me go and just take it back nice and easy. Beautiful work. Beautiful stuff there. As we continue on to the final lap then here in the first race, then hard on the brakes in towards turn 1. Slowing the car down nicely. McLaren up ahead into the left we go. A little bit slippy there on that curb as we go into the right-hander then. And looking, oh no! Oh, they've got a penalty. Oh, 0.5 second penalty, so they are going to take that. We're going to go into P9 then. Not too bad in this first race, where we always do a last to first challenge, of course, just to see where the car settles. And I'd say it is quite a strong car here. Not the meta. You can see that the BLZ 1, 2, 3 there on that, well, the results screen there as we jump to the next race then, where we're starting, what's that, P7, P8-ish there with a 140.302. Yeah, P8 indeed. We've got BAM GT Pro Man. We saw them take a penalty in the previous race. This was back-to-back with these two races, which we normally do, of course, as we look to head towards turn 1. That BLZ going very defensive very quickly. We're seeing that this Mazda has good acceleration there, because we were faster than the Ferrari and the Subaru as well. Subaru really does struggle on acceleration. They get all sorts of sideways there. We try and avoid them by cutting a lot of the inside there to make sure we don't hit them. But unfortunately, as we saw with the McLaren in the previous race, we get a 0.5 second penalty as well, which is a bit unfortunate here. But even so, we're going to continue on racing here, trying to escape the drivers behind and hopefully keep this position of P7 as we go to the right-hander. Now, this car, very slippy on the rear end. When you accelerate each and every time, it just wants to oversteer for me personally as we go into the left-hander, going hard on the brakes again. We're going to continue on out of here. BLZ gets sideways. We get sideways. Everybody is sideways here as we head towards the left-hander then. Still behind Quim now. Oh, a bit of lag there as well from the Spanish driver as we continue on through. One bar there on the left-hand side, so not a good wrapper, of course, here as we go into the right-hander. And going to continue on. I'm going to get off the racing line, of course we are, to make sure we don't compromise anybody here, taking this penalty. Let's see what happens. Then we've got a Porsche and a Ferrari going down the inside then. Going to go hard on the brakes, but on the outside line here, the Porsche backs out of it. The Ferrari is ahead here, so the Ferrari retakes that position. And we're back where we started here in P8. But some good racing there. Really good awareness from everybody. And I will say, actually, this week, the racing at Catalunya has been absolutely fantastic. Really good awareness from people as we advance a lap later then, still in P8 behind BAM GT Pro Man. Then in towards the right we go. Going to continue on through, but up ahead they touch the gravel. They go for a bit of an oversteer moment. They lose the rear end. They're slow now on this long start finish straight. Only one outcome here as we get in that slipstream. We go towards that inside line, heading towards turn number 1. Are we past the Ferrari? We are indeed. Hard on the brakes. There's a penalty up ahead as well for, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, the Spanish driver up ahead who's in P6 right now. So we're going to go hard on the brakes here. Lap number 3. There's 2 penalties up ahead, actually. Quimmy has got a penalty. Oh! They're taking a penalty just by spinning, apparently. So we are up into P6. Quimmy up ahead took that penalty as well. This is lap number 4. We're purple here, actually, as we go into the right-hander then. And we can... Oh, hello. Bye-bye. Where are they going? Off the circuit. They must have disconnected there. So we advance towards the end there. Well, no, not lap number 5. We finished P5 at the end of lap number 4 then. It's not too bad in this car. Of course, we go again. We're trying to beat the Meta here. Try and beat that Subaru BLZ, which once again has won this race. So we're going to this race now. I want to say, this was actually a warm-up race to get me back into Gran Turismo. I had a day off from racing Gran Turismo, so I could do the car profile. And yeah, this is the next race. So I'll start in P3, which was quite a surprise. If you are enjoying this, do give it a like, subscribe to the channel, stay in touch with all the latest content. And similar to the previous race, a Ferrari, a Subaru and a Mazda go head-to-head into turn 1. And we are, well, we come out of it at the back of that trio then as we go into the right-hander. But it was a big surprise, to be honest, to start in P3. It really was. As I continue on through this right-hander, got Subaru BRZ behind us, our Twitch MDK2 then, as we head in towards the right-hander. What's going to happen here? That Ferrari defends it very nice indeed. Subaru looking behind as well. Now, in my mind, I was thinking the Subaru BRZ is not quick on the straight, so I don't really have to defend too much on that BRZ. Once I'm ahead, I am ahead. And that was going through my mind right now. So I can focus on the Ferrari up ahead, who, through its right-hander, we caught up to massively. They go towards that right-hand side. We're sticking towards the left then as we head towards the hard braking zone here of the left-hander. We're still here then. Oh, they tried to turn in. I was still there, though. We're going to continue on out. The Subaru looking around the outside. That's not going to quite work either then. So we're still status quo. That Subaru BLZ up ahead. Accelerating away is Toto Coco. Did he? No. That we've got a race on the go-go. I'm not too sure. I'm sorry, that was terrible. That was actually terrible. Anyway, in towards the last corner we go. Can we get a run on this Ferrari? Look at the BLZ behind that. Caught up to me very quickly indeed. The Ferrari did get a slow exit then. And we've got a run on that Ferrari that goes towards the right. We go towards that left-hand side then. And we are going to be clean on bite here, it looks like, even before turn 1. There we go, up into P2. Quite a big gap, though, towards that Subaru BLZ. So that's probably the end of that in terms of this race, then, as we go through turn 1. And we advance further on, then, into lap number 2. So we've caught up a little bit to the BLZ. What's that? 0.2 of a second corner. Oh, they've gone for a big oversteer moment then on the exit there. They're going to lose a lot of time there. It's 1.5 when we overtook the Ferrari. We're down to 0.8, up to 0.9 then. The final lap, here we go. Through the left-hander we go as we continue on up here then. What we're going to jump to is some VOD reaction right now. Oh, he's got a penalty. Oh, my goodness me. He's got... Oh, no. I can stay within a second and I get it. So yeah, stay within a second and I get it, of course, because it's too close to that penalty line. And what happens at the finish line? Yes, it rounds up. It rounds up. You get a 0.5 penalty, it goes to 1. You get a 1.5 penalty, it goes to 2 seconds. Because it's harsh, but apparently fair as well as we continue through this right-hander then. Going to continue on out, staying within that 1 second, and that's what we're trying to do here as we go into the right-hander. We have to stay within 1 second. They've pulled that gap a little bit. Can we stay within that 1 second and in towards the final corner? Accelerate through it. Here we go then. Oh, I think I've got it. I didn't mean to. Oh, no. Don't. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do beat the Meta. I only did a warm-up race. Oh, dear. So there you heard it, folks. I was only doing a warm-up race. And I did beat the meta. And as I say, I was just warming up. I really wanted to get into the Mazda RX Vision Gran Turismo car and really get the creaks and the strengths and the weaknesses out of it. So I am going to use it a little bit more in the coming week just to get a feel for it, of course. But here is the leaderboard of Beat the Meta at the moment. The ones that we have done first place with. There you go. You can see that. They're, of course, in a playlist in the description. We did beat the meta in 3 races, and accidentally as well, which is unusual. I've never had that before in a beat the meta, and you can see that it had 27 votes in terms of doing that, and we've got first in all these cars as well. So we are really pushing on in terms of Group 3 and beat the meta. I am going to say now, the Group 4 ones, we're going to start again in the new year with beat the meta on that one. So any beat the metas in Group 4 I've done, we will be redoing as well, of course, as we go into the third lot of cars here. And you can see there, down 25 cars we've done beat the meta with. For GT race car, of course, we did try it last week. There, 34 votes, got second place. We will be revisiting that one, of course, at some point, potentially in the next week, unless another car gets more than 34 votes. And that's what we jump to now, are all the cars with votes. So the Volkswagen Beetle Group 3 car up there with 27. Potentially it's going to be that car. The McLaren F1 is up there. I did try that at Catalonia. I have no idea how I'm going to do beat the meta in that car. That is a shockingly bad car, that McLaren F1 GTR. It really is. But we'll see what happens, of course. If you vote for it, there's a chance that I am doing it. And we go to the last page here, where we've got 1 vote there for that old Mercedes AMG GT3 and a couple of 2 votes there for Ruthless Boy and the old GTR as well. But beat the meta, wow, accidentally doing beat the meta. That hasn't happened before when I've been doing it. So there we go, 3 races, job's a good one. And I will have to investigate this car a bit more, of course. There will be a car profile with this car coming up this week, so do keep an eye on that. We'll see where it stacks up in terms of all the rest of the Group 3 cars. But that is it for this video. You saw the graphic there. Do give it a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content. You can click my logo there to see that. There is a car profile there for you to check out if you want to see what that's all about and a beat the meta from the previous week. Once again, a big thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.